Well, many babies are born perfectly healthy. Others are born with a few health issues causing long-term stays in the NICU at CHKD. Well, with the start of the new year, CHKD wants to introduce new moms and lactating mothers to the way to help those infants. So here to tell us much more about the donations that are so important is the founder of the Milk Bank, Ashlynn Baker. Thank you so much.
Hi, yes, thank you so much.
Great to have you here. Absolutely. So tell us, really, we've talked about this before, but the more response you get, the more babies you can serve. Tell us the rules to qualify as a milk receiver and also as a milk donor.
Absolutely. Well, at our milk bank at CHKD, we're the first and only milk bank in Virginia, one of only 26 in North America. We screen donors using a nationally accredited guideline. So we do a phone interview, we do an electronic questionnaire, get letters of recommendation from mom's OBGYN and her baby's pediatrician, and then at no cost to the donor, we do blood testing to test for diseases that could be transmitted through breast milk.
Okay.
Location is never an issue. If a donor lives out of state, we will arrange and pay for the overnight shipping of their milk from their home directly to the milk bank. And we reimburse with breast milk storage supplies as well. So each ounce of milk that's donated is gently pasteurized and can provide up to 4 treatments for babies in the NICU.
What are the rules to be able to receive it? Do you have to be a full-term baby, a preterm baby? Talk about the patient.
Right. So right now we prioritize to premature babies in NICUs up and down the East Coast. We're supplying several NICUs in need. When supply allows, when we do have surplus milk, we are able to treat older infants as well. Sometimes we're even able to treat infants that are in the home by prescription that have a medical need.
Wow. Tell us about how much it's grown, Ashlynn. I remember when you first got on the news talking about it with us, you were only accepting donations that were 200 ounces and more. Now what are you taking in?
So local donors, as a not-for-profit milk bank, we just ask for at least 50 ounces. That helps us to offset the blood screening cost and the screening in general. For our non-local donors, when we ship the milk, we need at least 200 ounces because the way that we ship it, it will ensure that it remains frozen through overnight shipping.
And you have insurance now covering this for babies that receive it under prescription?
Well, at this time, there is not insurance coverage, unfortunately. There is not. There's only 6 states throughout the country that have received insurance reimbursement, which makes it very difficult for hospitals to supply this treatment.
Sure.
We're treating close to 30 hospitals, and each of those hospitals has made this a gold standard treatment in their NICU, not simply nutrition, but a medical treatment that prevents death in premature infants by as much as 80%, and decreases the risk of them going blind and having lung disease as well. So these hospitals have started covering the cost for donor milk treatment.
So one of the things that we want to show is also not just where you can drop it off, but where you can call. But the biggest thing about this, they make it so convenient because all you have to do is drive up, you call the milk bank, they come downstairs, they grab the chest full of milk if need be, which is so important because usually lactating mothers are mothers of young babies and they usually have multiple kids. So you make it very easy for people to do it.
You don't have to unpack the little ones out the car. We make it very convenient. And each ounce of your milk is helping to save premature babies.
Ashlynn Baker from CHKD, thank you so much, and we'll be right back.